Good morning, everybody, and welcome to What's Hot Now here at MarketStream.live. My name is Joseph Cusick from the Cusick Group, securities offered by MoneyBlock, welcoming everybody to the opening bell. It is now off, and we're taking a look at the bonds first here on the open. They've actually rebounded from their pre-market lows. You have the 30-year up about 9 ticks at 148.22, and you have the 10-year up right around 6.5 ticks at around 123.10. Taking a look at the equity markets, you have a mixed market right now. You have the Dow Jones up about 10 points at 19,909. If you look at the composite, basically everyone's going to be talking about whether or not we're going to hit Dow 20,000 today. Put your hats away. The Russell 2000 is trading down about $1.60 at 1381.70. You also have the Nasdaq trading down 4 at the futures are trading at 4951.75. And taking a look at the S&P 500, they're trading down about 75 cents, and the futures are trading at 2265.50. So we have a mixed market right now. Taking a look at the dollar trade, that's been the dominant theme throughout the last basically week. The strength in the dollar, not today. Dollar's down about 49 cents, almost 50 cents this morning at 102.78. We saw globally that the yen as well as the euro have bounced back and are stronger today against the yen, the U.S. dollar. We're seeing that crude is holding up in the green right now at 53.48, up 18 cents. And we are not seeing volatility. As a matter of fact, the volatility index, the VIX and the VIX futures, are trading at 14.15, down about 4.5 cents. So we really don't even have any volatility at this juncture. We're going to have a tight range. I'm expecting basically the remainder of this week to see the volume taper off going into the Christmas holiday, the Hanukkah holiday, and so forth. So we're going to stay on our toes, though. Taking a look at what's gapping up and down and what's hot here on the open, we had some earnings movers. Some of the most notable names were Finish Line, ticker symbol FINL. Basically, they came out with poor earnings, poor guidance. They said that their October and November foot traffic was very weak. Stocks trading down about 14% at 1977. You're also seeing peers like Dick's Sporting Goods and Foot Locker also down in sympathy. As a matter of fact, Foot Locker is down 2.1% and Dick's is down 1.2% on this earnings announcement guidance. And we're going to keep an eye on other retailers today because they were actually acting pretty positively yesterday. Steelcase, we talked about this at Tech Talk last night. Steelcase is trading down about 9.5% at $15.50. Last night, as we discussed it in Tech Talk, we were taking a look at the charts and we looked at the options to give us a range that the stock could potentially trade in going into this earnings event. Well, the estimated move was being calculated at $1.79, and with the stock down 9%, basically we're right at that mark. Now, we weren't biased either bullish or bearish. We were giving you a range. Stock went out at 16.80. It's down to 15.50 this morning. You're seeing a $1.30 move to the downside. Little bit, it's still inside that estimated move, but pretty darn close, folks. The levels that you're going to want to watch going forward for Steelcase is going to be 16.10 to see if there's a resumption to that upside push, and 14.84. This area right here could be very interesting for Steelcase. There could be some institutions that will look beyond the disappointing earnings and guidance and look out forward, see if maybe there's some stimulus coming their way in 2017. Institutions could jump in, especially if the stock can stay above that $15 or $14.84 level. There could be some nibbling here in Steelcase, ticker symbol SCS. Nike came out with good guidance, good earnings. Very solid, and also looking in 2017, just reaffirming. Stocks trading up about 2.6% this morning post their earnings announcement. That's at 52.53. Last night we talked about this at Tech Talk. The estimated move was being priced in was right around $2.44. So with the basically about the 70-80 cent move to the upside after the close and the dollar move yesterday, basically you have this stock up about $2 in the last 12 to basically the last 24 hours. That's right within that range of $2.44, which was the estimate that we were looking at going into the remainder of this week and into this earnings announcement. That's what the options priced in for the stock. Folks, that kind of transparency would really help you in setting up your strategy or thinking about how you want to handle your risk. We also took a look last night at FedEx. FedEx announced their earnings were not good. They actually they had some headwinds from some investments that they've made, and they believe that the investments that they made are going to be long-term catalysts. So with that being said, there's some profit taking on FedEx. FedEx was actually near its 52-week high, and it's trading right now at 193.93, down about 2.5%. Watch the 200-day moving average. That could be coming into play as well. And the next stock and the last stock that we're going to take a look at that's moving, and it's one that we've talked about in the past. We actually touched on this in November in Tech Talk. Winnebago Industries, ticker symbol WGO. They had blowout earnings. They really knocked it out of the park. Their sales were extremely strong, and their forecasts are strong. But 2016 was a good year for Winnebago Industries, ticker symbol WGO, trading at $38.70, up 4%. The estimated move on this was $1.76. So you're seeing that the estimated move going into this event, well, they're going to pretty much so tag it. And these options are very efficiently priced. That's why knowing these ranges can really help you in assessing risk and reward, and also your strategic approach. Do you want to do cover calls, selling options against your stock? Do you maybe want to buy a protective put if there's an expectation of a big range? These are all opportunities that you want to keep an eye on. Levels that you're going to want to watch on WGO, especially if you're looking at potentially putting a bullish or bearish position on. Watch 34.76, stocks trading at $38, 31.16 and 24.76. The trend is definitely to the upside right now in this stock. There could be some profit taking. You're going to start sweating it if you're long at levels lower than where it's currently trading right now. Those areas where trend could come into play on a short-term basis, again, is 34.76. On a midterm basis, 31.16 and 24.76. If there is a pullback here, I'm going to want to watch the stock firm up somewhere between $34 and $31, especially if there could be some institutional support coming in those areas, and that big money could be another catalyst to the upside. All right, folks, that's it for what's hot on the opening bell. At 1:30 Eastern Time, we will be doing Strategy Now, where I'll be covering all of the midday action here at MarketStream.live. Have a great trading day, and we'll see you at 1:30 Eastern Time on Strategy Now.